Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygos here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to talk about Kinguin, guys. And maybe you don't know, but I'm a huge gamer myself, so Kinguin is near and dear to my heart, just like G2A, where we buy our games cheaper than they are normally, because it's a marketplace. A lot of people say that there's a lot of scammers out there, etc. Well, I used to be a seller myself, alright? Before the whole crypto market, I sold a lot of games myself. We're talking hundreds, thousands, alright? So I know how this world works. I've been at meetings with them, etc. I know what I can expect from Kinguin, and from Kinguin I can expect a great service, guys. I obviously haven't sold as much on Kinguin as I did on G2A, because G2A is much bigger. But, guys, Kinguin is doing something big, and it's a crypto channel, right? So, what is Kinguin doing, guys? Well, first of all, what is Kinguin? Alright, so on Kinguin, guys, you can buy and sell games, right? That sounds weird, right? Well, not at all. Because, for example, you can buy a game in a deal, right? When you get a deal on another website, and then you can resell it on Kinguin. Right? It's just for smart people that buy it low, sell it high, right? That's what I did before trading cryptos. I traded games and game assets and in-game items, etc. Alright, entrepreneur life, alright? You know what's up. So, if we look at this is the Kinguin website, alright? So it has a ton of people, it's huge, and what if I tell you that they are going to do an ICO, guys, alright? This is a legit ICO, no lending platform. Lending platforms are great, they're great for flips, alright, maybe short-term lending, but you do have to realize that at some point it could go down, alright? Well, with Kinguin on the other hand, it's been up forever, alright? It has 985,000 real likes. This is real, guys, alright? Kinguin, a lot of you probably know it. If you play games, you probably know it, because you can buy your games cheaper, Let's just do an example here, right? A lot of you guys know World of Warcraft. So if we look at World of Warcraft, so prepaid cards for 22 euro, right? So that's just a lot of stuff here, right? So maybe you want to buy Counter-Strike Go, right? CSGO. Like, you can buy a skin, a key, or you can even buy a random Steam key, right? Like 10 random Steam keys. Well, that's like gambling, but for everything something, right? So yeah, guys, it's a big platform. So let's get into why I'm making this video. So just a little something about me on Kinguin. Alright, so this is the back office of normal Kinguin. This is has nothing to do with crypto yet. So as you can see, I made like 586 orders here, got a rating of 11, 1% complaint ratio. Well, that was because, it happens, right? When you buy a game key from a website and it doesn't work, well, then I have to refund. And if someone already gave you a complaint, well, then you still have it. You keep it forever. It will not go away. But nonetheless, it's a great platform. It works great. Paid me out a good amount, right? You can see, like, let's say you buy a game for 2 euros and you sell it for 10. That's 8 euros profit. So I made a couple thousand here. On G2A I made a lot more, like 10 to 20,000 at least. And then on top of that, I ran my own web store. So with betas and alphas. So that is just a little bit about me, like my background in the gaming selling industry, right? That was a whole industry as well. So why am I hyped for Kinguin again? Well, look at this, guys. Kinguin.io. Alright, they've told me this because I'm near. They're doing an ICO, and it will start on March the 30th, 2018. Alright, I'm just early to the game. You want to click this button. The link will be in the description below for Kinguin.io. And you want to click this button and notify you when the ICO will go live. So what Kinguin's trying to do is make this whole platform, but then on cryptos, guys. Alright? So they want you to be able to pay with Ethereum and Bitcoin and crowns, their own crypto for games, which is great. Maybe it's only their own. Like, we'll have to see. So this is just a quick look and we'll go more into it right now. So the company has 350 employees worldwide. Alright, there's 60 developers and 100 plus support staff. I can vouch for that. I get a different support guy every time I open a ticket, right? And I got like about 100 tickets, I don't know. Marketplace, 6.5 million gamers. Then there's 12,000 transactions daily. 12,000 transactions daily, guys. Alright, that's huge. 100 million annual turnover in the gaming industry, just on Kinguin alone. Alright, so there's their story. Alright, so it started in 2013. They had 2 million monthly visitors and about $3.5 million in turnover. Alright, then in 2014 they had 22 million turnover. That's big. Alright, so and they just keep growing. Watch this. 2015 international sales represent 90%. So over the whole world, guys, they go worldwide. 2016, this is huge. Kinguin now supports global team supports grows to 100 people, 4 million customers, 4,000 active merchants. I'm one of them. Hey, that's cool. And I've been selling since 2016, so it's pretty cool. 2017, Team Kinguin Performance Center in Warsaw initiated expected launch in 2018. Performance Center. End of the year combined community savings of $150 million on Kinguin.net. So what is the problem, guys? A new generation of gamers and value creators are failing to monetize their biggest passion. That's true, right? If you're a gamer, you know that you play your game, but it's really hard to monetize. I mean, you can try to stream on twitch.tv, or you might be able to as good that you can play in the pro scene, but not a lot of people are doing that, right? So also, if you want to sell your games, G2A and Kinguin are the way to go. You know, I like them both. I cannot say I like one more than the other. Well, I like Kinguin a little more now than the other, because they are going into the crypto scene, and G2A is not really doing that yet. So, you know, Kinguin is getting that step forward. Right now, G2A is still bigger, but with this, you know, crypto step, I'd say, they can get a step up to become bigger than G2A, honestly. We are witnessing a rapid innovation in free-to-play mechanics and monetization. Solution, Kinguin.io, a decentralized marketplace for digital games, items, services, enabling global player-to-player trade empowered by blockchain and smart contracts. So Crowns.io, a cryptocurrency for a new generation of online players looking to monetize their game, enabling a global gaming community to profit from the build-out and adoption of a decentralized economy. Why now? They don't have this yet. As you can see, I mean, it's in March, right? So we'll definitely go over this again sometime later, right? Market size. Since 2013, we've built our business on serving one customer, the gamer. Right? Technically, we've had more than 6 million customers, but we've worked hard to not get blinded by numbers or scale. We see games market very similarly. Technically, there are billions of people in the world who play games. That's true, guys. You know, you probably play games as well. Even if you're not a hardcore gamer, on the PC or on the console, you probably play some games on your phone, you know. A number so high that it doesn't really mean anything, so we focus on making just one of them happy, the gamer. So, the use of the funds, the token distribution. 30% goes to development, 25% goes to marketing, 20% goes to administrative costs, 15% goes to operational reserve, 10% goes to legal procedures, 40% goes to token distribution now, 40% goes to market storage reserve, 30% goes to the token sale, 10% goes to partners and advisors, 10% goes to the team bonus, 10% goes to client bonuses. Turnover projections. Over a 2-year period, we will transition the existing marketplace to the new platform, even if we assume zero growth in our business. Very unlikely. That's $100 million annually that will further add value to Kinguin.io. That's so true, guys. They already have a platform, you know, right here, backend again, that is already very successful. you know, and they're just gonna kryptonize it. Let's say it like that, kryptonize it. So they are going to, you know, instead of the regular fiat way, they're gonna do it on the blockchain. You know, it's a smart decision. Tokens. The Kinguin.io token is represented by crowns, which is the exclusive currency used on our marketplace. Crowns is a cryptocurrency specifically designed for trade and value exchange in the global gaming community. Alright guys, so the use of crowns. All transactions on Kinguin.io, all sales of digital games, in-game items and services will require crowns. Alright, so I was wrong. We won't use Bitcoins or Ethereum, so we will use crowns. Their currency. What will do that to the currency? People will need it to buy games. What will do it? People need to buy it. What will go with the price? Price will go up. Okay? So if you can buy it cheap, if you're a huge gamer and you can buy crowns cheap, you can buy cheap games. Hey, there's a big eye-opener for people who play games. Plus, there's a big eye-opener for investors because that will make the price go up. Crowns will be used for buying extra merchant services, everything from premium marketing spots, that's smart, to targeted sales campaigns. Further functionality, so that's for the sellers, they also need crowns, everyone needs crowns so far. Further functionality will be announced as we get close to the ICO phase 1, due to competitive reasons. The number of Kinguin.io tokens will be strictly limited, exclusively offered to the public in 2 token rounds, both scheduled for Q1 2018, now known as March. Token distribution phase 1, invite only. Q4 of 2017. Hey man, I'm not invited. Yo, Kinguin dude, what's up? No, I'm kidding. Token distribution phase 2, round 1, Q1 2018. Round 2, Q1 2018. Alright, so guys, a little bit of the founders and the CEO. Victor Wanley is the founder and CEO. He's an entrepreneur and visionary for gaming and the esport ecosystem since 2027. Alright, so if you didn't know yet, Kinguin is also a huge sponsor of esports. So if you watch any ESL or like, you know, just any of the esports on TV like League of Legends, Dota 2, etc., you will see Kinguin coming by, for sure. The founder of Kinguin.net, a leading gaming marketplace platform with 6 million users and 100 million in turnover on a yearly basis. CEO of Team Kinguin SA, the #1 esport organization in Poland. CEO of Kinguin Franchising Systems, a company created with a purpose to establish esport hubs around the world. That is your CEO. He has some good companies under his belt. You know, definitely good. Definitely a good guy. Alright, Nasha Wenley, Chief Technology Officer. He's an entrepreneurial, spirited and pioneering technologist with 18 plus years of international experience implementing technologies and global. Previous companies include VMware. You guys know VMware? If you don't, you have to Google it. You can basically have like a virtual machine, that's what a VM is. A virtual machine running next to your regular Windows. So you can have it running while your normal Windows is running as well. It's often used for people, I mean, just to test things out, right? If you don't want to have a virus, or if you want to run if you want to test run some server or etc. It's used in a lot of cases. Just Google VMware, you will definitely find it, and it's a it's a huge application. He has 8+ years in experience in virtualization. Alright, so then we have Jaroslaw Kruzewski, Chief Financial Officer, 13 years finance management experience in tech and media, 8 years of scaling up high growth companies in IT services, software and entertainment, FCCA certified accountant, 12 years post qualifications, educated in Warsaw and Stanford. Stanford, guys. Well, that's a big boy. Then we have Kim Rom, Chief Gaming Officer. Hey, dude, that's cool, dude. Gaming Officer, that's cool. 20+ years of experience in gaming and esports. Former Chief Marketing Officer at SteelSeries, VP of Esports at CBS Interactive. Co-author of several patents related to gaming and player performance. Most ginger on the team. Alright, so guys, SteelSeries is a huge company, alright? I mean, the mouse I'm using here, right here, is a SteelSeries mouse, right? They're the best, guys. They're the best, alright? most accurate mouses. They're for pro gamers. I have one myself just because I like SteelSeries, right? I like it. So, yeah. Awesome, dude. Awesome to have SteelSeries on there. Now with the advisors, guys, we've got John Lee. John Lee is an executive chairman Asia for ESL, the Electronic Sports League, the largest esports league in the world. In addition to his duties at ESL, he's strategic advisor to MGX portfolio companies, Mt. Gox, guys, for the Asia markets. I think it's Mt. Gox, right? MTGX. We're just gonna Google this real quick. No, MGGX operates next generation esports. MC Jensen. Okay, so he does that. Cool. Where were we? Okay, so he's strategic for the several Asian markets and has co-founded several venture-backed esports and gaming companies. Prior to his career in esports, John was with the gaming companies Giga Media Limited and NC Soft, guys. Alright, so you might know NC Soft from games like Ion, Guild Wars 2, etc. Alright, big titles. That's a great advisor to have. As well as earlier in his career worked at SoftBank Venture Capital and McKinsey & Company. Then we have Jens Hilgers. Jens is a founding partner of Bitcraft Esports Ventures in the world's first dedicated esports investment fund. He's also co-founder and chairman of esports team G2 Esports, as well as co-founder and CEO of leading big data company in esports Dojo. Alright, so I know G2, guys. G2 is a big esports team. If you don't know them yet, Google them. They're nice. Alright, widely considered one of the godfathers of esports. Jens started his first esports services in 1997 and founded ESL in 2000. As CEO for 10 years, Jens grew ESL into the world's most prestigious esports brand, and along with it paved the way for esports to go mainstream. In 2015, international entertainment company MTG acquired a majority stake in ESL, marking the first acquisition of an esport company by a traditional media organization. Since 2013, Jens has actively invested in startups with a visible focus on esports. Alright, guys, this is the CEO of ESL. Alright, if you don't know the ESL, you gotta Google what the ESL is. It's the Electronic Sports League. They broadcast games like League of Legends, Dota 2, PUBG, you name it. They help with it, alright? They help with it. So, CSGO, you name it, and you will, all the esports are done by them. So then we have Ellie Galam, a mathematician and financier. Ellie is a chief investment officer of the Eastmore Group, a hedge fund with offices in the US, Canada, Europe, Hong Kong, and Japan. He received a master's in applied mathematics from Harvard University and a master's in engineering from École Centrale Paris. Ellie is an experienced crypto investor and influencer, as well as financial advisor to Bancor, a project that raised 153 million in an ICO in June 2017, the biggest ever at the time. Furthermore, an active investor in multiple esport companies and sits on the board of O Gaming, the largest French language stream platform on Twitch. Alright guys, if you don't know Twitch yet, Google Twitch or go to twitch.tv. It's the biggest live streaming service for gamers to broadcast their games to the public. Alright, so that's a great team, guys. And that's only the team, alright? Now let's look into the white paper and see what actually is up there. Alright, so we've got the white paper open here. Enabling block. Okay, so global blockchain. You can read about this yourself. I'm not gonna read everything. Executive summary. Problems. Kinguin at a glance. Market, industry, solution, architecture, Microsoft's API, database, blockchain. Why does this matter? Ethereum. Why Ethereum? Kinguin's blockchain and roadmap. Alright, so I saw something interesting here though for the investors. This is a Kinguin at a glance. It tells you how much. Okay, so 96% customer satisfaction, guys. That's good. That's great. Market and industry. That's about the growth of the gaming industry, guys. It's huge. It's booming. Just like with cryptos, people don't believe me when I say like go into cryptos, guys. It's gonna boom. I told people that about games as well, like esports especially. I told them, like, you know, that esports is going to be a thing, and if you're really good at a game, you should definitely try and become an esports talent, because it's going to explode, or it was bound to, and now it exploded, you know. And so the same thing happens to crypto right now. Let's see, trusted brand, community focus, merchant support, gamers. So investors, guys. Kinguin ICO will provide investors ongoing sources for revenue. On the onset, they will be able to lend Kinguin crowns to merchants to solve issues with payouts to purchase additional inventory. Investors will have peace of mind because of the smart contract criteria and the algorithms to rate credit worthiness for merchants. On the onset, only AAA merchants will be able to take advantage of this benefit. Investors will benefit from interest payments, thus increasing their stash of cryptocurrency in the future. As Kinguin finishes this system, we may let merchants with AA ratings at a higher interest rate. Investors who hold this cryptocurrency will be able to lend these tokens to merchants, who will in turn be able to buy stock from wholesalers. Smart contracts will be utilized to guarantee the transaction and ensure payouts to the investors and merchants. These ironclad smart contracts will reduce risk in the system. Alright, I'm well aware of the whole wholesaling on the platform, guys, and it's being used all the time, right? So, as you can see, I'm a seller, right? And here is some of this, right? You see some of that wholesaling going on. So you can buy a lot of them and you get a cheaper price, basically. That is what wholesaling is. You buy a lot and you get a cheaper price. And they will use your crowns that you lend out to them, and then you get more back. So, that's great, right? Then they will have microservices, they will have an API, obviously, database, blockchain. So, guys, and it will be on Ethereum. And why Ethereum? Well, Ethereum is fast. You know, Ethereum has smart contracts. It's just the logical way to go, alright? It's the logical way to go. Kinguin's blockchain's bird eye view. So yeah, guys, I'm definitely going to invest pretty big in this, alright? This is a proper ICO. This is not the ICO that will go away. This is an ICO that will boom. This is an ICO that will just go out there and help the gaming industry. And even if you, let's say you invest, right, and the price doesn't go up sky high, but it only goes up like 3, 4, 5 times. Well, that's 5 times your money, guys. And if you don't like that money, well, you can also buy games for it, and you can lend it out to wholesalers, etc. You know, if you're a wholesaler yourself, you can use those funds yourself. You know, there's all kinds of benefits to this. Kinguin on the blockchain, guys, it's coming, alright? Kinguin on the blockchain is coming in March 2018. That's when it's going to start. March the 30th, 2018. Mark your calendars, guys. It's going to be great. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that post notification button. If you got any questions at all, leave a comment below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.